Bonsoir. Welcome to your Pilates for better sleep routine. This is a really lovely short routine that's designed for you to do before you go to bed. And the lovely thing about this routine is it focuses on stretching and releasing tension from your body. And that helps to send a really important message to your brain to release the hormone melatonin. Now, the hormone melatonin is your sleep hormone. It regulates your awake and your sleeping cycle. So it's a really lovely one to help your body prepare to rest. A couple of recommendations before we get started. Try and do it close to your bed so you can hop in. If you've got a favourite kind of chill out album or sleep album, pop that on. Loads on Spotify, just search sleep or stress relief or something. And if you can, dim the lights. It just helps, again, with that secretion of that melatonin hormone, and also kind of just gets into that nice sleepy kind of frame of mind as well. Good. So that said, come and join me on the mat if you're not already there, and let's start our Pilates for better sleep routine. So we're going to come to 4-point kneeling. We're going to start with a little cat, extended cat. So knees under hips, wrists under shoulders. Find your nice neutral spine. So fill that space on the back. Creases of the elbows towards one another. Draw your belly button in towards your spine, and then when you're ready, take a breath in, exhale. So lots of breathing in this. Start to roll your tailbone underneath you, coming into a nice cat. And then lengthen head and tail away, come back to neutral. Take a little breath in there, and now you're going to extend. So start to think of extending the heart forward. And then you'll just, spine will just go into extension. Good, back to neutral. Breathing in, take a big exhale, come into cat. And then back into your neutral. And then shine your heart forward. Draw that belly button into the spine, keep your low back protected. Good. Back into neutral. Let's do one more. Breathing in, exhale, tuck your tailbone, roll your pelvis. Lengthen head and tail, back to neutral. And last time, shine your heart, beam that heart forward. Lift the chin. Good. Shoulders down the back, belly button in. Good. Exhale. All the way back to neutral. From there, in to thread the needle. So take the palm to face up, keep the hand on the mat, and you're going to slide it underneath and take that little rotation. Good. And then coming back to neutral. Other side, breathing in. Move from the ribs. Strong through that supporting arm. Good. One more each side. Breath in, belly button in towards the spine, palm up. Last one to the other side, breathing in. As you exhale, start to thread that needle. Reach. And all the way back to your start position. Good. From there, open the knees, bring the feet together, take a rest pose, rest position, forehead down. So 2 big breaths into the ribs. Good. From there, just walk the hands back in. Restack your spine. You're going to bring your right leg forward into lunge position. It's kind of 90-90 with the legs. And then bring your hands onto the front knee, or the thigh, sorry. Take a breath in. Draw that belly button in towards the spine, and then just melt forward to open your hip. Little scoop here. And then send that heart up towards the sky. Good. And every exhale, see if you can just open that hip a little bit more. And draw that belly button in towards your spine. Relax your shoulders and jaw. You can lean a little bit here. Good. And then just pressing back. So press into the foot. You're going to bring your bum to your heels. Good. If you can, or if you need to, you can put like a cushion or a pillow or a block or something under your bum if it feels uncomfortable. Plug this leg back into the hip. And then flex the toes towards your face. Take your chin towards your chest. Try and open out through the back of the knee, using the hands for support, either side of the legs, just framing the legs. Beautiful. And then coming forward, switching sides. Good, breathing in, exhale. Good. Drop into that hip, let that hip just melt open. Send your heart up. Draw the shoulders as well down the back, relax your jaw. Try and relax the face as well. And try and just release tension wherever you feel it. The jaw, the shoulders, the face is always a big one, we always forget about it. Beautiful. Then just draw back. I'm going to open the knee, bum to the heel. Draw this leg back into the hip socket. Flex your toes towards you, hands to the side for some support, chin to chest. Kick out through your heel. Beautiful. Good. From there, you're just going to swivel the legs into round to the side for a mermaid stretch. Favorite one. So hook your hand onto the front of the shins, nice and tall. Release the tailbone, breathing in, exhale. Arm up to the side of your head, and then a big reach up and out of your waist. Beautiful. Big breath in, big breath out. Gorgeous. Taking it to the other side. Bring the legs round. Finding that nice tall seat. Holding on. Release the jaw, the shoulders as the arm reaches overhead. Exhale to take your side bend. Again, let that side body just melt open. Keep closing the eyes as you move through this session. Find some stillness, find some peace in the body, in the mind. You deserve a rest, you deserve a good night's sleep. Good. And then pressing that arm back down. From there, we're going to come into side lying. Now, I use some cushions here because Pilates freak likes to keep her head in line with her spine. So ideally, we always look to have nice spinal alignment. And one of the places where we need a little assist with that is the head on top of the spine. So you're going to stack the legs in front of you in your little chair position. So stack the knees, ankles, stack the hips. I'm going to put my cushions here, lower down. To make sure my mic, I have real trouble with the mic, all this filming by myself. Good. Draw that shoulder away from your ear, space between the ear and the shoulder. Stack everything. Press that top waist away so you're lifted in your underneath waist, and then just resting your head down. Now, if my cushions weren't there, my head would be kind of off my spine, which is not really comfortable. So a couple of cushions, remember, it's your practice. Do what feels right for you. Good. Head down. Taking a breath in as you exhale. Slide that hand up the inside edge of your opposite arm. Rotate elbow to the sky. Good. Press into that arm and you're just going to rotate and take the arm. So pelvis stays forward and you're moving, opening from your ribs. Last one. closing it down. Good. Onto your other side. Same again. Head down. Draw the shoulder away. Stack the body. Lift that underneath waist, so find that lift. Squeeze your inner thighs, breathing in. Exhale. And you might find one side is tighter than the other. Last one. Beautiful. Good. From there, come to lie on your back. I'm going to lose one cushion, keep one. Move it to that side. Come into relaxation position. This mic. So soles of the feet on the mat. Try and make that connection back of the head, back of the ribs, back of the sacrum, nice and heavy. Let everything go, release down. Good. Soften the jaw. Let that rib cage connect to the mat. Find your neutral pelvis, hip bones square to the sky, little arch in the back, gentle arch in the neck. Good. Take 2 breaths. Allow the collarbones to open. Allow the shoulder blades to get really heavy on the mat. And then imagine you're just a kind of slab of butter, block of butter. You're just evaporating into the floor. So relax the jaw and shoulders. Breathe into the ribs and then breathe out through the mouth. Good. Going to bring your ankle over your knee. Draw that thigh in. A nice stretch here. So again, keep the legs heavy. Keep relaxing down, drawing that leg in gently to get stretch around the glute and the hips. Close your eyes down. Focus on your breath. Try and find a rhythm with your breathing. Good. Foot back down. Gonna bring the legs together, arms out. You're gonna take a little side twist. So just gently allow those legs to lower. Twist the upper body away. Look to the opposite arm. And then you can use the hands here if you want to kind of just let the tissue, help the tissue expand a little bit around the waist, the hips. You can help that along, or you might just feel this is enough for you. Good. Relax the jaw and shoulders. Let those shoulder blades just be carried by the floor beneath you. Coming back to center. Back to parallel. Take the back of whatever thigh into your hand. Good. Stretch the opposite leg along the floor. Extend the knee to where you can see the toes and into some ankle circles. So 3 in one direction. Articulate your toes as well. 3 in the other. Good. And then you're going to press the back of your hamstring into your hands. Again, keep your eyes closed if you can. 3, 2, 1, press. So press and resist. Exhale. Just draw that thigh in. Keep the tailbone released. 1 more press. Kicking out through the heel. Little belly button to spine. And then release in. And then take the hands to the front of the shin. And draw that leg in for your little hip flex or stretch there. Good. Slow the foot back down. We'll just repeat that on the other side. So starting with our glute stretch. Remember, keep the eyes closed. Start to, or take your eye gaze down somewhere where you are just wandering into stillness, calmness, sleep. With every exhale, see if you can just soften a little bit more. So this set of stretches here, this glute stretch and the next two that we do, were the 3 of the most vital exercises I used to do when I suffered my chronic low back pain. So I still do them. Foot down, thighs together, arms out, palms up. Shift your bum, if that helps, to let you lower. So gently lower legs, don't just let the legs flop. And then remember, you can help stretch that tissue around your waist. Which can often feel nice. Good. Release the shoulder blades, remember, release the jaw. Keep your chin in line with your breastbone. Releasing tension from that neck. Good. Those thighs back in, little hamstring, hip flexor release. Good. Opposite leg away, draw the feet up, circles first. Three, switch direction. So nice, ankle circles. Good. And then start to press the back of your hamstring into your hand, resist. And then release, draw that leg in, release your tailbone, and then same again, press, really resist, kicking out through your heel, belly button to spine. Whoa, nice. Now see if you can draw that leg in, stretch your other leg away. Good. Keep that tailbone lengthening right down the mat. Hands to the front of the shin now, so you can really draw that leg in. Relax your jaw, shoulders. Ready to melt off now. Good. Sole of that foot back down. Bring the leg in. Couple of rounds of focused breath just to finish. So if you can, you've got the option. You can either stay like this in relaxation position. If you are going to do that, I would suggest take the feet apart and just let the knees roll in towards one another. So you invert through your ankles, you turn your ankles in and allow the knees to just rest. This is a nice release for the low back. Turn the palms to face up. And if you want to stretch the other way, you can take the legs into butterfly. Soles of the feet together. Just be mindful here that the legs, the weight of the legs is quite a lot on the spine. So only do this if it feels nice. A couple of blocks or cushions underneath the legs to give them a bit of support. The spine, a bit of support can be useful too. It is a nice, relaxed, restorative pose. You're just going to breathe deeply here for 2 rounds of breath. So try and get into little patterns. So try and think breathing in through the nose for 3, 2, 1. Pause. 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 3, 2, 1. Good. Take a breath in for 3, 2, 1. Pause. 3, 2, 1, and then exhale. 3, 2, 1. If you want, you could stay here. You could repeat that breath cycle over a few more times till you feel that you've had enough. And if you feel that now you've had enough, then you gently, if you're in this position, you're going to bring your thighs, use your hands to give them a little hand back to parallel. You're going to roll over onto your side, pressing yourself up to a seated position. And that is your Pilates routine for better sleep. I hope it sends you off soundly. I hope you have a restful, peaceful night's sleep. And leave me a comment to let me know if you did find it useful. And I will see you back here very soon. Sleep well.